What if I told you there is a river in the Amazon, so hot it can cook anything alive that falls into it? The water reaches 200 degrees Fahrenheit. It flows for 4 miles through dense jungle, more than 400 miles from the nearest volcano. For years, scientists dismissed it as a myth, until one geologist risked everything to prove it was real, and that's only the beginning. There is a place where stones slide across the desert floor by themselves. They leave long trails behind them. No people, no animals, just moving rocks. Today, I'm revealing 20 geography facts so shocking they will completely change how you see our planet. If you're ready for that, subscribe and turn on notifications. Fact 1. The Atacama Desert, Earth's closest place to Mars. The Atacama is the driest desert on Earth. Some areas haven't seen rain for hundreds of years. Moisture is blocked by the Andes. Cold ocean currents block the west. Parts of the soil are so lifeless, NASA tests Mars rovers here. Some samples were once mistaken for Martian soil. Few places on Earth are this extreme. Life struggles to exist at all. The Atacama is not just a desert. It is a window into another world. Fact 2. The boiling river, Peru. This should not exist, but it does. Deep in the Peruvian Amazon, a river flows hot enough to cook anything alive. Temperatures reach 200 degrees Fahrenheit. It stretches for 4 miles through dense jungle, more than 400 miles from the nearest volcano. Scientists dismissed it as a myth for decades, until one geologist proved it was real. No lava, no fire, just boiling water in the Amazon rainforest. Fact 3. Lake Natron, Tanzania. This lake looks calm, in northern Tanzania, near the Kenyan border, but it is deadly. Lake Natron contains extreme levels of sodium carbonate, a chemical that preserves organic material. Animals that die here become calcified, almost like stone statues. Yet flamingos thrive, because predators cannot survive the water, a deadly lake, and a perfect refuge. Fact 4. Lençóis Maranhenses, Brazil. This looks like a desert in northeastern Brazil until it rains. White sand dunes stretch for miles, then suddenly fill with blue freshwater lagoons. Scientists once wondered how fish appeared here. The answer was underground survival. Fish remain dormant beneath the sand, waiting for rain. A desert that disappears every year. Fact 5. The Sailing Stones, Death Valley, USA. This mystery lives in California, inside Death Valley National Park. Massive rocks slide across dry lake beds, leaving long trails behind them. No people, no animals. It happens so rarely that researchers had to film the desert for years with time-lapse cameras just to catch it happening once. Scientists finally witnessed the movement. Thin ice sheets and gentle winds do the work. Slow, silent, even stone can travel. Fact 6. Surtsey, Iceland. This island appeared near Iceland, in the Atlantic Ocean. In 1963, a volcanic eruption created new land. From nothing, scientists sealed it off completely. No human interference. Plants arrived, then birds, then insects. Life building itself. Fact 7. Glowing seas, worldwide. This phenomenon happens around the world, in tropical and coastal oceans. Sailors have reported these for centuries, but scientists still barely understand them. Bioluminescent plankton emit light when disturbed. Each movement triggers a glow. Waves shine electric blue, sometimes visible from space. The ocean responds to touch, with light. Mosquito Bay in Puerto Rico hosts some of the brightest displays, or Muddu Island in the Maldives where you can swim through glowing water. Fact 8. Centralia, Pennsylvania. The town swallowed by fire. This town is in the United States, in Pennsylvania. An underground coal fire started in 1962. It spread through abandoned mines. Toxic gases rose. Sinkholes opened. Residents were forced to leave. The fire still burns beneath empty streets. Here's the insane part. The fire now covers about 6 square miles. That's more than 7 Disneyland and could burn for another 250 years, consuming coal that's been underground for millions of years. Fact 9. The quietest place on Earth, where silence drives you mad. This place is in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it is man-made. located inside anechoic chambers. It's quieter than what humans can technically hear. Some absorb nearly all sound, almost 100%. Inside, people hear their heartbeat, their breathing, their bones. Some people report hearing blood pumping through their veins. Most last only minutes. Silence overwhelms the brain. Quiet can be terrifying. Fact 10. Caño Cristales, Colombia, the liquid rainbow. This river flows in central Colombia, inside the Serranía de la Macarena. From late July through November, the riverbed explodes with a plant called Macarenia clavigera that turns the water into a living kaleidoscope. This plant exists almost nowhere else on Earth and only blooms when conditions are perfect. Not too much water, not too little. Aquatic plants react to sunlight and temperature. They turn red, yellow, green, and blue. The river becomes living artwork. Miss it, and it disappears. Nature's most beautiful accident, and you can only see it for a few weeks a year. If these first 10 facts blew your mind, there's more coming. The lake that killed in silence, Antarctica's lifeless desert, the door to hell. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, so you don't miss the rest. Keep watching. Earth is about to get even stranger. Fact 11. Lake Baikal, Russia, southern Siberia. The deepest lake on Earth, over 1 mile deep. It holds 20% of the world's unfrozen fresh water. More water than all 5 North American Great Lakes combined. You could drain every other lake on the planet and Baikal would still be holding more fresh water. Methane bubbles rise from the bottom, freeze beneath the ice. The lake is older than most mountains, home to the Baikal seal, the only freshwater seal species on Earth, a living fossil. Fact 12. Blood Falls, Antarctica's bleeding glacier. In Antarctica, there's a glacier that literally bleeds. A massive red waterfall pours from the ice like something out of a horror movie. For years, scientists were baffled. There is no blood, no algae, no surface contamination. The color comes from iron-rich water, trapped beneath the glacier for over 1 million years. The water has no sunlight, no oxygen, yet it is alive. Microbes survive here by feeding on minerals instead of light. When the water reaches the surface, iron reacts with oxygen and turns deep red. It looks like a wound in the ice, but it is really a window into life thriving where life should not exist. Fact 13. Jakarta, Indonesia, the city drowning itself. Jakarta sits on the island of Java, along the northern coast of Indonesia. It is one of the fastest sinking cities on Earth. In some neighborhoods, the ground drops more than 10 centimeters every year. This is not caused by earthquakes or rising seas alone. Jakarta is sinking because the city is drinking itself dry. Excessive groundwater pumping causes the soil to collapse. Entire districts are now below sea level. Floods are no longer disasters. They are routine. Seawalls grow taller each year, yet the land keeps falling. The government made a historic decision. Indonesia is moving its capital. A new city is being built, hundreds of miles away, on higher ground. Jakarta will not disappear overnight, but it is slowly losing the race, a capital sinking in real time. Fact 14. Snow in the Sahara. When the hottest desert turns white. The Sahara is the hottest desert on Earth, stretching across North Africa. Daytime temperatures can pass 50 degrees Celsius. Yet, on rare nights, the impossible happens. Snow falls on burning sand. The first recorded snowfall shocked scientists. It happened in 1979. Cold air from Europe sometimes pushes far south. When it meets dry desert skies, temperatures collapse. Sand dunes turn white, almost overnight. The snow never lasts long. It melts by morning, but satellites confirm it. Again and again. Even the most extreme heat has limits. The Sahara remembers cold. Fact 15. Entire town under one roof. Life inside a single building. In Alaska, there is a town where almost everyone lives in one building. Its name is Whittier, a small coastal town surrounded by mountains and ice. More than 80% of the population lives inside a single structure. The building is called Geek Towers. Inside, there are apartments, a school, a grocery store, a post office, even a church. In winter, Residents may go weeks without stepping outside. The building was originally built by the military. Children grow up in the same building where they learn, shop, and sleep. Fact 16. The dry valleys, Antarctica's lifeless desert. In Antarctica, there is a desert more extreme than the Sahara. It is called the dry valleys. No rain has fallen here for over 2 million years. Powerful winds strip away moisture before clouds can form. Ice does not melt. It vanishes. Frozen water skips the liquid stage and turns directly into vapor. The soil is so dry that some areas have never supported life. Even bacteria struggle to survive. Fact 17. Lake Nyos, the lake that killed in silence. Lake Nyos sits in Cameroon, in Central Africa. At first glance, it looks peaceful. In 1986, that calm turned deadly. Without warning, the lake released a massive cloud of carbon dioxide. The gas was invisible, odorless, heavier than air. It rolled through nearby villages like a silent wave. Oxygen vanished. People collapsed in their sleep, along with livestock and wildlife. More than 1,700 lives. Over 3,000 livestock were lost in minutes. Today, scientists vent gas slowly through long pipes. The lake still holds danger, but it is being watched. A reminder that the deadliest threats make no sound. Fact 18. The lake that disappears, Patagonia's vanishing water. In southern Chile, deep in Patagonia, a massive lake appears. It is called Lake Cache 2. For months, it fills with meltwater from nearby glaciers. Then, without warning, the lake vanishes. Millions of gallons drain away in less than a day. There is no river, no waterfall. The water escapes underground through tunnels carved in ice. As glaciers melt and shift, these hidden channels open and close. When pressure builds, the lake releases itself. Scientists call it a glacial outburst flood. To locals, it feels like the land is breathing, a lake that refuses to stay. Fact 19. Monowi, Nebraska, the one-person city, a real town in the United States with only one resident. Elsie Eiler serves as the mayor, the librarian, and the bartender at the same time. She runs the only business in town, votes in every election, and always wins. Monowi is officially a one-woman government. Fact 20. Turkmenistan's eternal fire. In the heart of the Karakum Desert, a massive crater burns endlessly. It is called the Door to Hell. It was created by accident in 1971 during a natural gas drilling operation. The ground collapsed, and geologists feared toxic gas would escape. To prevent disaster, they lit the crater on fire. They expected it to burn out in days. It has been burning ever since. Over 50 years of flames. At night, the fire glows like a portal to another world. Orange and red, stretching as far as the eye can see. Wind carries heat and smoke for miles around. A human mistake turned permanent. A glimpse into hell on Earth. These places are real. They exist right now. Earth is stranger than fiction. Earth is alive. The world you think you know is only a fraction of what exists. If this blew your mind, smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. Share this with your friends. Stay curious. Keep exploring. Never stop questioning. The next journey starts the moment you stay. Don't miss it. Earth will always surprise you.